Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. We are going to sew for day 12 of Me Made May. I pulled two bow patterns, quilted bow patterns. It's a crazy week here for me. And so this week of Me Made May is going to be a little bit um, a little scattered. But remember, we said we weren't going to give ourselves pressure about this. We were just going to sew together. So yesterday we did our shorts. Actually, let me go and grab those so you can kind of see them. They're not on me. Again, I did do a reel over on Instagram about them. These are the weekend short shorts from Matchy Matchy Club. This is how they ended up. I'm not in love, and not necessarily because I don't love the pattern. The pattern came together super quick. I do wish I would have had maybe a solid here, but also they're not really shorts that are flattering on me. So, and I'm not a short, I should have known I'm not really a shorts person. However, I would still highly recommend you make this pattern. I think the next time, if I would do it again, I would probably go in a one size down and see kind of how that felt on me. But these are what I made yesterday. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Genevieve. This is Thunderbird Handcrafted with Genevieve, and we are going live every day for Me Made May, sewing and just enjoying our craft together. So if you're not familiar with me, please go and check out our website. My main focus is hand-dyed fabrics as well as eco-friendly prints and working with female artists to design fabric or purchase their designs. So that is what I did yesterday. So this was Me Made May number 11. Me Made May day 12, we are going to be sewing a quilted bow, or at least getting somewhat close to being finished with it, hopefully, because, hold on a second. Hey, can you close my door? I'm live. Close my door, please. You're yelling and I'm trying to talk and I'm live. So close the door, please. Thank you. So, welcome to PA Dutch Life. My father-in-law is an old PA Dutch guy and he doesn't know volume. So, anywho, we are sewing a bow. Now, I think the one I'm going to start with is the 10 Cow Quilts medium size patriotic bow pattern. We're not necessarily going to do patriotic, okay? We're going to use the fat quarter designs that we have for this month, as well as some dyed fabric. I think that would be fun. And then the other one that I snagged, which we probably won't do today, but if the week continues to go a little crazy, maybe this will be another one we work on. I also printed off the Lindsay Grace Creates Big Giant Reversible Quilted Bow. So those are the two bow patterns that I have. But like I said, I think this one will wait. I'm a novice quilter, okay? Foundation paper piece is where I found the magic. We'll see how this goes, but that's what I have for today. So fabrics that I plan to use for this one from 10 Cow Quilts. So the fabrics I plan to use, so each month we release a fat quarter set that has an extra of some sort that is in some of our exclusive designs. We call them our heritage fat quarter packs. And so this month's designs were so pretty, and we're quilty. So if you want to check these out, they are also available in our pre-order if you want yardage of them. So if you don't just want the fat quarter, you can actually get them in yardage through pre-order. But our fat quarters are Kona cotton, so it is the Kaufman Kona. And so these two fat quarters come in a pack over on our website. I'll pop the link in there for you. And then we also collaborate with the Heartwood and Hide Co. to do featured tags for each fat quarter set. Good morning, April. What are you doing home today, girlfriend? Is school out? So these are the fat quarter pack for this month, and then I have one of the tags here, but this set actually has two tags. Usually we only have one, but we couldn't decide which color we liked better. And so I have the pink one, so it's on like a pink ice, and it's a little hexy tag. So this is like, exclusive tag size and shape. And then the other tag that we have is, oh, she's like, I'm at work, don't tell anybody. Um, and then the little hexi tags, you got two of those. One is in mint and one is in this pink ice. So I thought it would be fun to make a bow with this, right? I think it'll be cute. I was thinking maybe I'll hang it up here in my very cluttered creativity corner. But the dyed fabric that I'm going to use, so I know that there's none of this left on the website. This is from December. This was our Aurora, I think that's what it was called. So it's like a minty blues and greens. So I thought that goes really pretty, right? And then the other one I know we still do have, and it's the honey drip. So it's a really soft kind of goldy yellow, and it has some little hints of like mint and blue in it. So I thought that will work, right? So that's kind of my thought today. I think what I'm going to do as far as like color wise, since this is patriotic, which I thought was really fun too, with the 250th anniversary. Let's hope we get 250 more years, right? Um, I was thinking about doing my like a solid here. No, maybe the hexi print. Yeah, I think I was going to do the hexi print here, a solid, and then put the tag in the center of the sawtooth star. And then the red to be the fruit, since it's like more like horizontal, vertical, right? And do the yellow in between there and the green to be there since my tag is mint. So that's what I'm thinking. This pattern from 10 Cow Quilts, I have done her foundation paper piece patterns. This is an actual quilted pattern. Means we need to measure twice, cut once. Um, this is there's you get three different sizes. So we're doing the medium size. There's a big, medium, and small size. She also has one that's really pretty. She just released it. It's a pencil bow for teachers, which I thought was kind of fun. So I'll post these. Let me throw the links in here for you guys. Um, so am I freezing over here? I guess I'm going too fast. You have yardage of the fruit. It's so pretty. That'll look really good as a crescent bag. Let me give you the 10 Cow Quilts bow. I'll make sure these are also in the details of the live then as well. So there's the patriotic bow. If you go to her Etsy shop, you'll see the one that is the pencil as well for all my teacher friends. And let me get the other one from um, where's it at? Grace Creates. Here it is. Can I go back here? Here we are. She also has a bundle. She has a bunch of different bows. So from Sarah Grace, yeah, from Lindsay Grace. So let me, here's the Lindsay Grace one. All right. And then for the fabric, let me just put in, for our hand dyed fabric, if you go a couple pages in, because we just released all the rainbow, if you go a couple pages in, you're going to see that we have some of our like other colors available. Like I said, I know we still have the honey drip. And then for the fat quarter packs, we have a bunch of different, I need to create on the website a page that's like just for my quilty kind of stuff. But here's a page that has all the fat quarter packs and stuff. I just did kind of a search, and that way you guys can check out the other ones if this one isn't one that you're into. So that's that. And then it's just quilt batting. So we're going to cut this out and we're going to see how it goes. Like I said, I have a school board meeting today. So today isn't the day for me to kind of like really dive into a big project. All right. So we need to just cut our fabric. So we're gonna give it a go, you guys. Like I said, I'm not I'm not a I'm not a quilter. I guess I want to become one. Let's hope we can do it. Let's move this down here. You guys can see me over there. You're not going to get a great view of me cutting, but it'll be something. If you are sewing something with me, please let me know what you're working on. All right, so I said I need to keep my picture here so that I can remember. Oh, it's on that side. All right, so the white fabric, I was going to do the yellow. So but I wasn't going to do the star in yellow. So I'm guessing 2 by 15, 2.5 by 30. I'm wondering if the back is the same as the front, that you're just, let me read a little bit here, you guys. She doesn't show the back at all. This also requires some Velcro, you guys, which I have a ton of. So that's good. I'm thinking 2.5 by 15. I don't know where the 2.5 by 30.5 goes. I'm guessing that's the back. Let's see. J. She has everything like, I have to learn how to read this stuff. J. Yep, okay. That's that. What's I? I. Oh, okay. I see. So, so everybody knows because I'm not a quilter. Well, you say you cut out a stitch book lover panel to make a last minute. Ooh, fun. That's fun. All the stitch book lover panels are retiring. So if you like Stitch, now's your chance. All right. So the this piece is the long piece, the white, and then this piece. So these are two separate pieces, just so that you know. Am I holding this down? So this white and this white are two separate pieces. So I want to cut that out of yellow. So let's lay this out. And we need a 2.5 by 15. So let me just shore these up here. I told myself that I wasn't gonna like make this stressful. And this week, other things in life, are busy. So it does feel like I'm reminding myself like this is not to be stressful. It's to be fun. And so if you don't have time to do a huge project, it's completely okay. Like just find another thing to do. But then it's kind of like, what do I do? Do I make a bag? Do I try something new? And kind of the goal for me of this was to try some new things. So, all right, so 2.5 by 15, 2.5 by 15. I probably should do the 2.5 by 30.5 first, though, which I don't have that big of a. So it's 24. Okay. I'm going to draw it because I feel like if I don't, we're going to be in trouble. All right, so that's 24. Okay. And then 2.5 by 15. So, okay. So let's double measure twice. So there's 24. Yep. And there. Okay. Come on, ruler, stay where you're supposed to stay. Like the other one that I have, I think will be um, what's up? He's not answering me. Okay. I think I need to change my rotary blade. Okay. So that's it for the yellow, I think. should have little pieces of, I should get my son to make those for me, like little letter things. They come in handy for quilters, huh? Okay, there's the yellow. Good morning, Cynthia. Now we'll do the green, which is 4 2.5 by 2.5, and okay. Let's shore this guy up. Let's change the rotary blade. Okay. My mathing is correct. Oh yeah. Nothing like a new rotary blade. Okay. Well, maybe I want to do it this way because that's a really pretty, like, look how pretty that is there. I think I want to do it that direction. Okay. I didn't draw it that time. Oh, let's make sure we're okay. This is a 2.5, right? Yeah. So we need 1, 2, 3, that was a little tiny. Let's just do it like so. 4. Okay, so there's that. And then we need 1 that is probably this. Use this. There we go. Okay, so we have that. So I think that's all of our dyed fabric. Now, we need what we're going to do for the blue, which is the hexes. Okay, so we need okay. Trust the process. There's one. And this is where I'm like, okay, what direction do I need to have these in? Oh no, if it's a directional fabric. Let's see. Oh, these are just going to be the parts that go around the stars. So 2x2s. So we're going to do it like this. Do I want them to be like, I kind of like that idea. I like kind of fussy cutting this. So bear with me. One, two, three, 4. Okay, so there's those. One. Okay. Measure twice at once. All right, there. We're gonna be drawn again. Should know better. Right? Okay. Here's that one. And then we need okay. And then this one is not going to be able to be. This must be the back then. Do I want to make the back this, or do I make it a dyed fabric? Let's see where it has that H, 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 H. Don't see you, H. Where are you? Oh, here. Okay, that's the centerpiece. Will that work? Is that what I want? I guess. All right, so Peaches. Okay. That's that. Now I need the fruit, which we want to go the other direction because it's going to go the long way. Line this up here. Okay. So we need if I do this, because I kind of want the stitching that is on this, like the faux stitching that is on. I'm gonna maybe do it from the top because there's a little bit of the last row on there. There we go. Well, yeah, I think that'll work. So we need 2 of those. One, 2. And then I need 2. There. Do this from the opposite end. Off by 30. There's that line. So you definitely need more than a fat quarter for the medium one. I'm wondering if you could use a fat quarter for the small. Where's my line now? There it is. Oh, what? Okay. 6. Okay, hold on a second. What have I done already? I'm losing my train of thought. There we go. This is what we need. Oh, I'm going to have to use something different for the back of this, I think. Yeah, so. Yeah, okay. Now this is making sense. I think because there's lines on this one, it's like messing with me. Okay, so we need 2.5. Come on. Oh, moving my earbud. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Need another one of those. So 2. Okay, there's that one. Now, we need, this is the back, I think, but saying we need 1/6 by, I'll cut this one because that's what I have. Or let's look and see what M is. M. Because maybe M is the back and I can cut that out of something different. And okay, place right sides. Yeah, they're the backing. So let's see if we can, we'll do, because I won't be able to get both of those pieces out of this unless I went the other direction, which actually that might work. Okay, maybe we will. All right, because the tail is one of those, and that's going to be vertical, so I can do that over here, and that's the smaller of the two, I think. Yeah, Okay, and I have literally just enough. Okay, so what are we doing? One, oh, but. Nope. The other one has to be What do we got? Can we do it with what we have without opening something else? Not going to be that. Where did I go with all the yellow? Oh, here it is. I do have a bigger, I brought a half yard, another half yard of that yellow because I've seen to you, oh, but we can get it out of this. We can get it out of the yellow. Okay. Let's do that. All right, so the last ones are 6. Oh, we probably should do this piece first. Hi, Gunther. What are you doing? What are you up to? Trouble. To trouble. Okay. Oh, Paulo. Now we're going to start with his trouble. Okay. So there's that piece. And then we need one more. Well, I hope this works out in my favor. Because I think this is going to look really pretty if it does. Okay. Okay. There's all of those pieces. Now we need 4 pieces of batting. Let's see if I can get that out of some of my scrap batting that I have over here. Without having to cut other pieces. That's definitely not 30. This, though, might be. Okay. Oop. 6. There's 1. Is this enough? Ugh. Well, let's go this direction. I'm feeling kind of confident. I don't know if I should, but we're getting close to being done cutting everything out. Okay, let's get another. I need 4 of those, right? Yeah. This isn't straight. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna need 1 more. Okay. This isn't big enough. Let's see what we got. Have any? Nope. Those are just scraps. Ugh, I gotta cut something off for one piece. And of course, it wouldn't be long enough that direction. It's gonna have to be okay. How do I want to do this? Oh, I forgot it was folded there. Oh well, there's plenty. Okay, let's get this last piece. Okay, we're done cutting. Hooray! Now, now we worry about what's next. All right, we should probably iron all these pieces and spray them, right? Right? Oh, my battery's dying over here. For some reason, my charger for my iPhone, I replaced it twice now, and it's still not charging things, which is annoying. All right, now I'm gonna iron all these babies, and then we can get to sewing. What type of starcher, like quilt spray, do people use? I have this flatter that I had gotten a while ago, and I like it. I have some specific scents I like, but I know there's a bunch of others out there that people use. Let's get my plug here. Okay. Such a pretty day. A little cool. Good, buddy. Okay. Use best press. I've heard of that. I feel like if I start really liking quilting, I mean, this works okay, and from what I found, it doesn't really do any shrinking, and it's eco-friendly. But I don't know what is actually in it. It's probably just like, what is in it? Anything? I'm sure it's starch. Yeah. So like, couldn't we make it ourselves? Um, Guess I should have made this piece. Oh, this is the center. That's right. I do want this piece to be this. You just do spray water sometimes. Like I have another one here somewhere that was the pineapple one. That was my favorite scent that I got of the flatter. And there was a little tiny bit left, and I just added water to it. Okay, here. Okay, and these last strips. Okay, there's those. All right, I'm gonna just set this over here for now because I'm gonna probably do just little ironing over on my little glow light table. Okay, instructions. chair. All right, we'll turn so you guys can see. All right, we need first, we need B, let's be 2.5. B, C. Oh goodness, it already is making me confused. Place. Place two B squares right sides together on C square. Oh gosh, guys. It's asking me to do more than I'm prepared to do. Okay, we're gonna be all right. We can do this. Okay, so B square is this, okay, and C square is not this. C square is this. Okay. So, oh, all right. So it has it like this, and I need more light. Okay. So, and then it tells us to do this. And this. Okay. And then it says to draw a line down the center. I'm sure this is so novice for people who are quilty, but this is not anything I would normally do. I know nothing about the names of quilt squares, nothing. All right, so that's what it says. 1/4 of an inch? What is that? It's 1/4 of an inch, right? A fourth? So 1/4 of an inch. What? Yeah, 1/4. 1/4. But a fourth would be different. No. Is it a quarter? I mean, I would think that's what I've learned. Yeah. Oh, all seam allowances are 1/4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna do that. Well, this is I'm a little nervous. Okay. It's gonna be okay. This is right, right? Why would I sew over this? Just doesn't feel. I'm gonna cut that, right? Oh my. Hopefully I did this right. C is blue fabric. That's not right. I'm not right, you guys. It's not this one. It's this one. Oh my lordy. Okay. Bear with me. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna make it through this. Send send all of the good vibes for this project that my brain can figure it out. Okay, so I think we're right now, because I am gonna get my son to make me some letters. I think that would be a good thing, because that would help a lot in this. So now we're gonna just sew 1/4 inch. Where is that? I need to move my needle over, because then will that be a 1/4 inch? Oh, it would be nice to like have a does that line up right? Okay. That just feels like a lot, but it's the 1/4 inch line there. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, if you would, that would be really helpful. How's Sarah doing? Okay, awesome. Tell her she can interrupt me when she's done. I'll come down quick. Thanks. What's up? Oh, okay. She can just take one of those baskets we have there in front of my dye bin area. When do I want her to come over again? Oh, if you want to come tomorrow morning, I'll be ready to go in the morning. So that would be great, Mom. Thank you so much. Bye. My mother-in-law was helping me with the handcrafted post, and my niece is here helping out as well. That is not a, let me, that is not a 1/4 inch. There's no way. That's way too big. We're not going to do that. Let me measure this and make 2 lines, because then I need one of those little laser things, right? Is that what everybody else does? If they're getting really snazzy, or they just know what a 1/4 inch is on their sewing machine. Okay, we're gonna sew right inside that line, right? Okay. See, this is where I feel like my, I don't know, obsessive compulsive shows up. Like in quilting, it just shows up so much for me. All right, it's gonna be fun. quilting isn't at the stage where it feels like freeing to me, right? I feel like a lot of people say it's like relaxing, and I'm just like, I don't feel relaxed. I feel very stressed out that I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so now it says I can cut this, right? Oh, you slept in. Good for you, Nicole. I'm glad you slept in. So now if I cut this down the center, right? That's what it said to do. Okay. Now we're gonna turn our iron on, right? And we're gonna press sew 1/4 of an inch, place B squares. Okay. So we're gonna press these flat. Like I want to be able to like feel like I know what I'm doing with this, but I mean, you don't feel like you know what you're doing right away when you do something new. So it's good to challenge your brain that way too, I think. Okay, so we just iron these two open, like so, okay? And then it says to take these other two, and we're gonna lay it like, I have to find which side is the right side of this. We're gonna lay it like that. Okay. And then we're gonna draw our line on that. This. So okay. Now we're gonna start here. There's one. And now we're gonna set this one. My niece is working on getting the ice dye kits together. So everybody who signs up for my summer ice dye class, that's what she's working on. It's open to Patreon right now. The class is going to be in August, the second weekend in August on Zoom. And you get a kit with a whole bunch of different things for you to dye. dyes, all the fabric will be pre-processed, so you don't have to worry about making sure that the processing part works. It's going to definitely work because it'll be all ready to go for you. I see what this did. Well, that's snazzy. That's satisfying. So yeah, so that's what she's working on. She's coming over and helping me a couple hours a week. As dye season starts going, it's nice to have a little bit of help. She is an H&R Block tax girl, so she doesn't, she's looking for other things to do on the off season, so been giving her some odd jobs here and there. I tried to get a new ice machine last night on an auction, and it just went for too much money. And then there was one that I thought was going to go for a ton of money, and it didn't go. I decided, well, that one's not going to happen. And I should have just waited. I could have maybe got a huge one for almost what I was willing to, a little bit over what I wanted to spend. But all right, so we have 4 of these now. So there's that one, that one, that one, and that one. Nice. Okay. Don't get too confident, Jenna. Don't get too confident. All right. So now we need our D pieces, which are these. I'm going to lay this out so I can see how it looks. This is going to go in the center, right? And then these go on either side. And this one should probably go on the bottom. There we go. And then this is going to go. Yeah. Okay, so now it says you can't quilt long. Wrong. It's all about learning. No, I know. I feel like it's not that it's like I want to understand it. You know what I mean? And I feel like my brain, it's like just taking my brain longer to understand this. So now we're just going to do the 1/4 inch seam allowance on these. Guess I could just do each one of these and then I have the one side done, right? I don't want to get too big for my britches. Okay. Side. Okay. And now I'm just going to make sure that I'm right here. Yep. So now this one, we're going to put this one here. Was my measuring like off? I hope not. Okay, now we'll iron those out. This, I love the cotton sateen. What cotton sateen actually is, it's a cotton, oh gosh, what did I, because there is an actual name for it. Lawn, the cotton lawn. Yeah, it's just finer threads. I probably should have named it that, so I didn't know that like quilty people call it cotton lawn. Probably what I should have named it. But that's some of the dye stuff that I've done. Is the cotton lawn, which is kind of like the Liberty fabric feel to it. Again, I wasn't a quilty person. Now that I'm watching more quilty stuff and feeling like the fabrics and what they call it, I'm realizing that some of the names of my fabric probably are more like in the apparel naming versus quilting naming. All right, so now we have this. Oh, that's upside down. This and this. Okay. Now we're gonna match these up. This is where I get nervous that like, because your points are all supposed to match up, right? And mine are not. Oh well. Like mine are off. Should I be like shoring them up? Like, because like look how much of that one's gonna like go away. Oh no. Should I like should I shore them up? Should I like cut them? I feel like I should cut like to make them like even. Because like that one is like not even at all. Like that one's okay. Those are okay. This here, I feel like maybe I didn't cut my one piece right. Hmm? There. Okay. Now it looks better. Let's iron them this way too. It's the bottom. This is the top. Okay. lines didn't really match up there. Whoop. Watch out, everybody. There's a cup falling. And thank goodness it didn't have much water in it. And I didn't mean to type that. All right. I have the window open so the breeze is coming in here. Okay. Not bad. I didn't do such a bad job. It looks pretty. It's definitely not quilt show quality, but I'm learning. I didn't know how to do those blocks where you like flip things. That's kind of fun. Okay. Okay. So here's my block. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Thanks, Nicole. All right. So now instructions have fallen on the floor. So now we need F and E. So let's get F and E, which is this. Uh-oh. Well, mine's going to be wonky. This is this way, I think, and not. Oh, no. Wait. Is that a piece? No. Yeah, it must be, because this is F. It's going to be the wrong direction. My B's are going to be the wrong direction. So, just so everybody knows that, because, and this doesn't look like it's, yeah, this doesn't matter which way it is, but this is that direction, I'm pretty sure. And then this is this way. This is going to be the V piece. I'm wondering if I cut this too big, because it's definitely much bigger. This one is right. Let me look. So F and E. So E is 3. Oh yeah, it is way too big. It's 6.5 is what it's supposed to be. So I could cut another one of those if I didn't want it to be the wrong direction, because I have enough. I feel like, how's this? Yeah, that's not going to be, it has to be this way. I mean, bees fly any direction, right, guys? I don't know. I really don't want it to be wrong. How much do I have? I have enough. This is probably the only thing I'm making with this. So we'll use the scraps for something. All right, so now that I know it has to be that way, we have to go like this to cut it. So it's E and F. So it's Which way? That way. Okay. So it goes like this. 5. Quarters. There's that piece. Now this piece will look great. Going that direction. And then the other one is 3. Okay. Like I said, we want it to look nice. So this guy's done for now. Let me iron these. Okay. So now we're going to this with this, like so. Right? Yeah. I should know better to pick a project that I've never done anything like it to think, oh yeah, that'll be an easy, quick for a day that has a lot of stuff happening. Okay. I had seen at QuiltCon, like people that had made a bunch of bows, like big bows like this, and added them to the side of like their bags. There is, like I said, a small version of this bow, which probably would be a fun big bow to add to the side of a quilted bag, or even like a vinyl bag to add like some softness and kind of the handmade feel, since the handmade feel is trending. I don't know how to feel about the handmade thing trending, because what it does is it just makes all the big companies mass produce stuff that looks handmade. So I'm kind of, I mean, I like that my style, I guess, is trending, but it does make me a little nervous about what big companies are going to do. All right, so there's, I mean, that's our side. Look how pretty that got. All right, so now, what are you telling me? Draw 245-degree lines from the outside corners of E. The center of the triangle is 3/4. Okay. Okay. So we need to cut our like bow piece here. And what does it say? 3 3 1/4. That doesn't. I'm going all the way up. No. It has me folding it in half. And it looks in one picture like you go all the way up and leave about 1/4 of an inch. And in the other picture, it's like all the way up. Well, it's probably because you're going to sew. Probably do need to leave 1/4 of an inch because you're going to put your back on. All right. Okay. So there's that piece. Right now we're going to work on one of our stripes. Okay. So we need K, I, and L. So that's this. And this. Okay. And then we need this piece. Okay. Iron this out. Hopefully that first part was the most difficult part of this. My dye class that I was talking about, I'm giving my paid Patreon a month early access. So if there are any seats left after a month, then I'll open it up to everybody else. There are only 24 seats though, and I think we've sold 5 or 6 so far. So we'll see. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be fun to see what everybody makes and how different everybody's is, even though everybody's getting like the same stuff. Okay, now we need to do the same situation as this and make a V notch in it. So I'm just going to use this one to match you up. The fabric is super cute, isn't it? Um, like I said, this is our fat quarter pack. Now to do this medium sized bow, I definitely needed more. I had half yard cuts of this, but there is a small version of this bow. So you probably could do this with the fat quarter pack and the tags if you did the small one. I don't know because I've never made it, but I would be guessing because you're going to add other fabric with it. But we do have both of these prints on the pre-order. So if you wanted yardage of it, you could get it on pre-order too. All right, so now this is going okay. Oh, oh. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so cute. So here's one, two. It's gonna be so cute. All right, now let's see what's next. Now we're gonna add the back, right? Uh-oh. Pieces, piece M and G. Where are they? M and G. So M and G. Is that these two? Yes. Okay. Piece M and G. And I guess I need to put quilt pad in between this, right? Okay. Can I notch? Place right sized together. Mm. Oh, I need to sew those together, then do the V notches on those. Okay. All right. So we're going to sew these two together and these two together, and then we're going to put V notches on this. Okay. The breeze is cool, but if you're out in the sun today, it's really lovely. I mean, the breeze is nice too, but I feel like it's a little chilly, the breeze. Okay, so there's that. And now this one here, we're gonna do like so. Iron this out flat. Okay. And this one. Okay, now I'm going to lay these out together. Feel like the other thing, I mean, my sewing room is, I shouldn't complain. I know there's a lot of people who don't have sewing room that's separate. For a long time, I didn't either. And where, oh, there you are. Just feel like I don't, for apparel, it works great for bags for the most part. But when it comes to quilting and apparel, it feels like, okay, so we're going to line the centers up. These here. And I'm going to draw these on because that way I know they're right. I'm going to clip our center there. And I think from what I read, we're going to need one of these too. So I might as well take this and lay that down as well. Yeah, okay. Okay. Maybe what I could do, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to clip, 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 clip. There we go. Now, there. Cute. All right, so now I probably should put my tag on with my batting, so that's like quilted on there. Like, what would you do? Would you like stitch in the ditch of this thing before you turn it? Let me see if it's, oh my gosh, where did I go with the instructions? Let's see. Pin your layers together really well. If you have a walking foot machine, this will be helpful. If not, just sew slowly. Put your fabric and batting together in whatever design you would like. So, yeah, so we are quilting it first. Okay. So before we put the backing on, right? So the backing is going to go like this, and we're going to take you like so. Yep. Okay. And I need one of these tags for the center of my little guy, little sawtooth guy. Okay. let's do some quilting. All right, let's do the tag first. Since the tag is going to be, I'm going to put the tag like that, right? So the tags are so cute. Like I said, it took a little bit of me convincing Jade that I wanted to do a hexie tag again, but they're really cute and they come with the fat quarter packs. My husband is just working on a car. I feel like I can just eyeball this because these hexie points point there. His little butt. There we go. I'm gonna start it like right here. And I think I'm just gonna sew, because we went really close to the edge of the tags, I'm just gonna sew like a little bit off the either edge here, but I'm just gonna do the two sides. You know what I mean? Okay. There we go. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna quilt this like, I don't know. Where should I start? Should I start like at the bottom? Should I stitch in the ditch? I don't know this. Big old black bear up the street. Oh my gosh, neighbor's yard. Wow. I'll be looking into Patreon in the fall. I think it would be amazing to be a part of a safe space. Oh, Nicole, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to share things there. I do, this month I'm not doing a Zoom, but next month we'll do a Zoom. So I figured this month I'm on live so much. Oh, what am I making? You didn't, did I show it? It's a bow. It's a quilted bow. The pattern, I have a picture of the pattern. Yeah, it's 10 cow quilts. They came out with this patriotic bow pattern. There's three different sizes you get with the pattern. This is the medium one. I decided not to make mine patriotic, but to use this quilty fun fabric. Yes, dear. You're all done? Okay. Did you keep track of your hours? You came at 9, right? What time is it now? I don't have my, it's 1. Okay. And you didn't eat lunch or anything? Okay. Then I think we're good for this week. We had 4 hours last week. So we can figure it out then next week when you come on Friday. On Friday again? Yeah. All right. I'll see you later, hon. Thank you so much. All right. I think I do kind of want to do like a stitch. Oh, should I do a stitch? Oh, I don't know. I feel like, well, we're just gonna roll with whatever happens. I'm like gonna stitch along my lines here, and whatever it looks like when we're done is what it looks like. Apollo, it's Dad. My husband is working on his grandmother's car. He just pulled in with it. And Apollo's like, that's someone different. Nope. Okay. I think it looks good if I don't like stitch down the star. Like I leave that a little bit more, right? I think it looks good that way. Okay. This would be such a fun, like, to do one for each season, you know? Like the goose but do bows. Okay, so now there's it all quilted. It's gonna be cute. Now you still have ways to go here, people, but I think the other one might go a little quicker. All right, so now, okay, we're leaving open along one edge. So now we're gonna lay this on top of this, like so. I wonder if I have a little, I should put a little woven label someplace. This would be a fun little class to do, huh? If I could get it like kind of, well, obviously your kits would, if you pre-cut the kits, it would be a fun little class, right? The other bow that I got, the other pattern I got is like you do like the quilt, like little squares over the whole thing. I think I'm going to do that one with my veggie um, fabric because that'll be a good like fussy cut too. All right, so now we have it all clipped together. And this is this side. So this is the side she has the hole. So I'm going to start here on this side and okay, so 1/4 inch all the way around. think I'm going to put, oh, maybe I should have done it on the other side. Because what, no, this is the way it would, this would make it, oh, I probably should have put it over there. I was going to put a woven label, right? Could put it in that part. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I don't know what one. But I don't have my logo, so I probably should put one more on it. Right? Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that'll be too far up in. I might need to put it this way. Right? And you'd want it over here, Jenna. There we go. Okay. Now she has to clip off our bottom pieces here and the snip into the corner there. All right, now we can turn it right side out and get our turning tool. My son does have more turning tools up on the website. This would be one of those projects you definitely need it for. There we go. Oh, this is so fun. All right, I'm enjoying this thoroughly now. You guys need to make one of these. Okay. And now I'm going to iron this and top stitch it. How stinking cute. Okay. Let me just double check that. She's telling me to top stitch this thing, but I think she'll, yep, press flat, stitch around all of the edges. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I go like one more stitch, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, adorable. Adorable, adorable, adorable. Ah! It's so cute, and it's not even a bow yet. All right, so there's that piece is done. Now she's telling us we need to do the other piece. So that's literally just a stripe. So we need to do that. Um, I might not have cut these the right length. Let's hope. One of these. Well, my dyed fabric though. That's probably why this is a little bit of a, it might be that, but maybe I just didn't cut it right. Who knows? Hopefully it works out. Everything will be okay. Okay, now we need, oh, it's gonna be fine because that's the end that has the V, so no, this isn't gonna be a V. This is gonna be the bow part, oh, hopefully. Cross our fingers, it'll be okay. It's like about, not a half an inch, maybe 3/8. Okay, let's iron our seams. Okay, now we're going Yeah, to literally just quilt this onto our batting. Why do we need so many pieces of batting? It just feels like I cut too many. Um, Maybe it was, that feels weird though that you would put two pieces of batting in between, but we didn't say that. Right. I can't cut this off. This is a little bit long here. Okay. Now we're gonna leave this, that, and this. That. Yeah. Okay. And now we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna start with the center one. That way, hopefully we don't like get any puckers. What are you caught on? Scissors. Scissors. When my son was little, if it was time to go someplace and he couldn't find his shoes, he'd call for them. Okay. Fresh cotton just dies. That's what this honey drip is. It just kind of like the flow of the dye is just so pretty. It's it's between that and the cotton sateen or the, what did I say? The cotton lawn. That's what quilters call it. Those are my two favorite, I think, as far as like just how it, when it, to make it look more like watercolory. Okay, now this side. Okay, now we're gonna get towards the end, you guys. We're going to take our back and lay that on top. Oh, I have a little bit, probably from the quilting. And we're going to, I want to clip the ones. Well, maybe it doesn't. I can just go straight down one side to the other. I'm pretty sure. We're going to turn this. Now, wait a second. Oh, I see how she did this. Move the fabric around to make a big circle, overlap the ends by. Okay. I think it's still going to be a pretty big bow. The large one must be really, I didn't look what the finished measurements were, but okay. One side. We just want to make sure we're straight. Okay. I'm going to pull this right side out, iron it. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this looks when it's all finished. Okay, so now, didn't say to top stitch this, but I think because you have to be able to turn one end in, or she just doesn't do anything with the raw edges because you're covering them with your little piece, because she doesn't say anything about covering the raw edges, and I do want to top stitch the edges. So let's just do that. Okay, let me trim this part off. Oh, I don't know why you wouldn't. Oh, it is. She is saying to do that. Okay, because your seam is going to be on the inside of this. Yeah, because now I think I'm going to serge this. Just right down there, serge it. And then you can top stitch it, and that way my edges are all in. Nice. Come on. I know you don't like thickness. There you go. And then we're gonna, oh, maybe I have to do it the other side too. There we go. All right, now I can iron this flat and top stitch that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, you. Gunther's playing with stuff. You coming for your nap on my sewing table, my cutting table? It's not, I'm using it. Excuse you. You guys, you gotta see this. Hey, that's mine. He's trying to dig a bed. That's mine, Gunther. This is mine, not yours. Here, you want this? You want to lay in that? There you go. Okay. So now I have that piece, this piece. All we have left is this little piece for H. Make the fabric tie. I don't quite understand. This is so small. Hey, hi. No, you meow at me. What are you doing? Just trying to destroy my stuff. Where are you going, child? H, H, 2 by 7. That's it. All we're covering? I guess so. All right. So this we're just going to take like so, like this. Where? What are you doing? Get out of here. No manners. You have no manners. What are you doing, Gunther? Come on. Don't touch that. It's hot. Birdies aren't coming. Have you inspected everything now? Okay. Oop. I have to turn this right side out. I really need one of those little turny tool thingies that you pinch things, you know. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, it's gonna popping in again to see the process. Yeah, it's almost done. We're close. Okay, so now this here, we have to turn in the little edges. I don't know how this is going to work, but I feel like it's kind of small for what she's telling me needs to happen. Hold on a second. Let me iron this. Maybe she just wanted you to. It just looks so much whiter in the picture. I need 2 of these. that might be the situation, you guys. That's the situation. All right, let me recut that and make sure we'll fussy cut it too, because that way we have a B like there in the center. All right, so we're going to need 2 2x7s. Okay. Right? One, 2. All right, so now let's do this again. I eventually come around, you guys. Okay. And then we're going to turn this end in and this end. And we're going to stitch all the way around once we iron it. Come on. Guess I could have ironed those in from the beginning, huh? Okay, so now this here piece, Okay, and then we need our Velcro. Which I have a pen here. Okay. And if you're going, so this end and this end. I'm just going to stick it down for now to see, do I need to make it smaller? Okay, so let's see here. We have, so you're going to loop it around the center of your bow. Like so. Okay. And then this here, I'm going to go like this at the center. Yeah, so I don't think I need all of that one. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. No, I'm not centered. Hold on. Center, center. Hold on. Probably gonna take some finagling here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, my bow. Love you too. Have a good day. You guys. I mean, what? What? This is so stinking cute. How fun. You guys need to make one of these. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so cute. Here, maybe I can, with my phone, give you guys closer ups of it. I think what I'm going to do, I mean, maybe I don't need to. Velcro, the sticky Velcros, I'm not gonna Come on, my needle. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Oh my gosh, adorable. I kind of want to put something, like to hang it, but how stinking cutie patootie. So fun. I love it too. I highly recommend making one. Like I said, it's the patriotic bow, quilted bow, but I didn't, you don't have to do patriotic. You can make it whatever you want it. You can make it dyed fabric and cute little fruit fabric and babies. So this is today's Me Made May. I'm definitely going to try the other one. Like I said, the other one I bought was from Lindsay Grace Creates, and it's like like a squared quilted bow. So I'm definitely going to do that one too. And this one says, I don't know if it's reversible as well. It might be because I think I saw that. I think she has um like a pack because she has like three different bows. So, right? Yeah, well, and this is originally what I wanted to get this for, the patriotic bow, is because June's dyed fabric is red, white, and blue. So I definitely want to make a patriotic one with some red, white, and blue fabric. And I think I might make the really big one, right? But so cute. This needs to hang up in my sewing room somewhere. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed watching me figure out quilting. I want to do more quilty stuff here on the channel. Like I said, I'm learning, I'm growing in it. My corners aren't all correct there, but it doesn't matter. It was fun. That's all that matters. All right, everybody. Like I said, if you want the fruit and bee fabric, we do have the fat quarter packs over on the website. I did share that link earlier, but I will make sure that it's in the show notes. The green, we don't have any of this green left, but the honey drip we do. So that's over in the dyed fabric area. And if you like the prints, you can get them on pre-order and yardage. And the tags are only in the fat quarter packs. But if we really like these tags, I could do these tags retail if we wanted to. So just let me know if you want these in retail too. But have a great day, a great Tuesday. Tomorrow, we will probably do the lives in the evening going forward for the rest of the week. So because the rest of the week I don't really have anything going on other than Thursday. My son is moving home from college, so I'm not sure what time will come on Thursday. Tomorrow night it'll probably be more like probably like 4-ish. But then Thursday and Friday we'll probably do a later like we did last week. I love what I'm sewing this month too. I feel like I'm rediscovering the joys of sewing and not getting so in the dirt about like, oh, you have to sew a bag or like it needs to be the pattern that everybody's talking about, right? Like, I mean, I like that too. Sometimes, I want to join that, but I feel like this month is just kind of like, let's just go with the flow and see where it takes us and enjoy some of these fabrics that I, help design or pick out because I think they're pretty, and then I never use them myself. So I do feel like this might be something we do more of, right? Like, I mean, Me Made May doesn't have to mean that it's the only time we do this. I don't know that I can be live every single day going forward, but it's definitely with dye season coming up. But we can maybe do it more, right? Like at least once or twice a week, right? So, all right, everybody, have a great one. If you have any questions about pre-order or you don't have your fabric sample packs, like I said, now's your time to snag them because pre-order closes on May 31st. All right, see you tomorrow, everybody.